Hey there, today I'm taking a look at LEGO Harry Potter set 75950, Aragog's Lair. This set contains 157 pieces, 2 minifigures, and retailed for $15 US. Let's take a look at those minifigures. So the first minifigure is Harry, and since the set is based off of Chamber of Secrets, he still has the short legs. For his accessories, he has a wand and a candlestick. The candle is just made up of 2 pieces with this small flame that goes in the top of this candlestick piece in white. And he has a wand in dark brown, which I really like the look of these new wands, but my one problem with them is since they're this rubber, they kind of get scuffed up when you put them in the minifigure's hand. So you can kind of see around the edges here, some of the rubber has been kind of scratched and torn, which is kind of annoying. But anyways, the minifigure uses the hairpiece that they introduced in 2018 for the new wave of Harry Potter sets. He has a pretty simple torso print, just a dark blue jacket, and his front facial expression is him looking quite panicked, whereas he does have an alternate facial expression, on which he appears quite calm. And then it's kind of hard to see, but he does have some back torso printing, which is the hood of the jacket and some wrinkles. The next minifigure is Ron Weasley, who has a reddish-brown wand and a gunmetal gray lantern for his accessory. Now, something I forgot to demonstrate with the previous minifigure is that with this wand, you can actually just kind of press on the top here and move it to a different position so it looks like he's casting a spell. That is a pretty cool look. But anyways, accessories aside, he has dark blue short legs and a light bluish gray jacket with some nice printing on it. He also has a quite panicked expression, but he also does have an alternate face, which is just him with a pretty confident-looking smirk. He also has a little bit of back torso printing, which is just kind of the black flannel, similar to the front. So I guess this little tree build here is what is supposed to be Aragog's lair. I like all the different shades of green included on this build. There's a little mushroom down here. I really like the parts usage to have this spider dangling from a web. It actually just uses that kind of white paddle piece, which then the bar attachment is stuck up into the hollow stud in the leaf up top. I think that produces a really good look. You can also kind of change the angle of this here. And right here you can see that there's actually a flick fire missile. I thought they had stopped doing those a while ago, but turns out they're still using them. And that is actually this little web on the front here. You can shoot that off. So you can just press on this back here and it shoots out. I'm not actually going to flick it because that's really annoying to do. But if you do flick it, you can get it to fly a little bit farther than just pressing on it. Now, once you do shoot that off, it does kind of leave this strange gray area there with the hole in it where the flick fire missile would normally be. So I think it'd be best just to not actually use this as the flick fire missile. I mean, it looks pretty nice there just as a web in the middle. But anyways, we have another web over here, that large spider web piece with a black spider in the middle. And then just up top, there's some olive green leaf branches and just some bright green leaves on the back here. That's pretty much all there is to this build. I think it looks pretty good. I don't like there's not many leaves up in the tree canopy. It just seems like there should be some more. But yeah, it's a pretty nice little side build. So here we have Aragog himself. Or itself, since it's an insect. No, it'd be himself, I think. I don't know for sure. Either way, I think this is definitely the best Aragog we've ever got from LEGO. It just looks the most like an actual spider. The one issue is, I guess, it only has 4 eyes instead of the proper 6, but it does have the 8 legs, which, as you can hear, kind of squeak on the surface. It's a little annoying, but anyways, he has 4 mandibles on the front, of which these front 2 can be moved out and moved in, just they can be adjusted either way, and 2 on the bottom here, which can't really move at all. I really like the parts usage, using this small kind of ship's wheel piece with the 4 different bars sticking out. It really helps get a good shape for the face. The head can also be moved up, but that's just because they used a hinge piece there to do that, so it's not actually meant to be moved up. And then all of the legs can be individually moved up and down, and you can turn the legs. So there's a lot of opportunity for posability with this. And then at the back you have the abdomen, which can be moved up and down since it is on a ratchet joint. But anyways, I think this build is pretty great because it's got a lot of articulation, posability, and it just looks really good too. Oh, and also, I think those eye prints on the 1x1 tiles are exclusive to the set. I think. I'm not for sure on that, but those look pretty good as well, I forgot to mention. So this set comes with 5 small spiders in total. There's 2 in black and 3 in medium nougat. They have you attach 2 of them to the actual build, but then you just have 3 extra here. This spider mold looks great. I'm glad they finally updated it after all that time. This looks way more realistic and also way more creepy. And finally, we have the spare parts. There's quite a few for such a small set. You get an extra wand in each color, so that's actually pretty nice. And then you just get some various other small parts, but there are some more interesting, like the candle flame here and an extra of Aragog's eye. But yeah, just some pretty basic spare parts here. So I think this is an excellent set. The price per piece ratio is pretty good, with it being almost exactly 10 cents per part. And I just think you get a lot of good stuff here. There's not really anything wrong with this set. So I would give it 8 classic smiley faces out of 10. But feel free to share your thoughts on this set in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.